Let's talk about an unsolved Halloween murder. Today is Halloween 2023, so I thought it would be a good time to discuss an unsolved murder from the night of Halloween. So this case is from Benton County. On October 31st, in 1995, Ernestine Andregg was a divorced mother of two. She was 50 years old, she was a grandmother, and she lived in this home on South 15th Street with her son. Her son went out. She was passing out candy with her daughter and her grandchild. Then they left, and Ernestine stayed behind at her home waiting for her boyfriend. You know, what I've read about Ernestine kind of reminded me of my own grandfather. My grandfather loved to sit around on Halloween and pass out candy to little kids. He liked to see their costumes, and he just got a real big kick out of it. And seems like Ernestine did too. So Ernestine had plans to pass out candy that night with her boyfriend, Bill Ochoa. Now, Bill got to Ernestine's home around 8:30. Now, when he got to her home, he found the door to be slightly open, but he went ahead and went inside. Bill found Ernestine on her kitchen floor. She had been stabbed to death. Ernestine Andregg suffered multiple stab wounds to her chest and abdomen, and he called the police. When they got to her home, they found no forced entry, no murder weapon, no signs of who could have done this. There wasn't even any sign of a struggle in Ernestine's home. And police have been left with so many questions. On a night when people open doors to strangers regularly because they're passing out candy, it really kind of means that the murderer could be anyone. I didn't find many articles about this case, and the last thing that I found mentioning this case at all was from 2019. But at that time, this was still an unsolved case. They had several suspects at first, but each one of their suspects, they were able to eliminate through alibis or for other reasons. They may have DNA evidence, but if they do, they are not saying. Police do say that they haven't given up trying to solve this crime, even though so many years has passed by. It has been almost 30 years since Ernestine was murdered. Also, according to police, nobody that saw anything that night has ever come forward in this case. I want to encourage you, if on Halloween 1995, you were around 15th Street in Rogers, and you happen to see something that seemed a little bit off, or you know somebody that may have committed this crime or have information about the crime after the fact, please contact the Rogers Police Department. You know, I say this with every unsolved murder that I cover or missing persons case, but it's so important to remember if it was your loved one, you would want to know what happened. You would want for there to be justice. And if you have information about this case, you should give that same consideration to the Andregg family as you would want given to your own family. Ernestine Andregg would have been 78 years old this year, and her family has spent 28 Halloweens since her murder wondering what happened. Thank you for watching A Case for Arkansas. Please remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share.